Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances that are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually on the radar, not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research time for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another comparison slash versus video for you, and this is between two of the hottest Creed Aventus inspired fragrances in at the end of 2023, probably is going to go in 2024 unless somebody comes out with a new fragrance and it tops this, which is going to be a very hard job to do because these two almost are perfection. So these two fragrances are, without further ado, we have on your right, we have the famous Hamidi, and this is Hamidi Addicted Intense 120 ml, and this is a Parfum or pure perfume version. And on your left we have Loewe, and this is Esencia Elixir, and this is Eau de Parfum, but it behaves like extrait de parfum, or it behaves like pure perfume to me. So as you can see, in terms of presentation, they both are excellent. I love both of these presentation, although with the Hamidi you're getting a little bit more juice, about 20% more juice because it's 120 ml. And in terms of bottles, caps, sprayers, everything is top notch. So in terms of presentation, they're both excellent presentation, especially for what you pay for them. In terms of price, is a massive difference between these two. So Loewe Esencia Elixir retails for £200, and Hamidi Addicted Intense, it retails for £75. So it's a big difference in terms of retail price. And also it's a big difference what you can pay for them when they are available. Both of these are quite hard to find these days. They are not readily available because, as I said, these are probably the two of the best Creed Aventus inspired fragrances out there. Almost impossible to top these two because they are so good and so perfected. In terms of perfumery, they're both very, very good perfumery. So very balanced, very smooth, very rounded, very good blend in here. But in terms of ingredients, obviously with the Loewe Esencia Elixir, you're getting better quality of ingredients in here. Because of the price point, obviously you're getting a better ingredients. But it's not, look, let me be honest with you, it's not a huge difference. Okay, there is a difference. If you want the best of the best, you go with the Loewe Elixir, Loewe Esencia Elixir. But Hamidi is not far behind. I would say maybe double the ingredients in terms of quality, but not triple for what you're paying here. Because don't forget, Hamidi sometimes you can find it around £50, and that will make it a quarter of price of the Loewe Esencia Elixir. So for a quarter of price, you are getting half the quality of the elixir, if that makes sense. So if you want the best of the best and you don't mind paying for it, obviously the Loewe Esencia Elixir is a better one, okay? But if you don't mind a little bit less quality, although Hamidi is very, very good, don't get me wrong, it's not bad in any way or shape, in any stretch of imagination, is very, very good. Especially when you compare it to other fragrances that in the same genre or the same category of the Hamidi, which are many of them around £50. Hamidi will win hands down. Okay, Hamidi is the best among all of those beautiful fragrances that are around £50-60. Hamidi is the best in terms of quality, in terms of perfumery, in terms of ingredients, and so on and so forth. So there is a difference, but not huge. As I said, you get in better value for money with Hamidi. But again, if you want the best of the best, you go with the Loewe Esencia Elixir. In terms of the longevity, Esencia Elixir, again, Loewe Esencia Elixir will win. On my skin, it goes 24 hours. That's my skin, my environment, my climate, my nose. So always remember this. On you, it could be different. With Hamidi, it's 12 hours plus. So again, double the performance of Hamidi, but around 4 times the price. In terms of projection, similar story. With Hamidi, I'll get about 4 hours of good projection, 2 arm length of projection, room filler, house filler, the other side of road filler. But with the Loewe Esencia Elixir, I get around 7 to 8 hours of massive projection. Again, 2-3 arms of projection for 7 to 8 hours, room filler, house filler, the other side of road filler. When I put 5 of each, this is always what I do. I put 5 sprays on me to see how they perform. But the Loewe Esencia Elixir exceeds Hamidi by a big margin. So in terms of performance, again, the Loewe Esencia Elixir will win. In terms of smell, very close. I would say around 90% close to each other, and around 90 to 95% or even more, depending on your taste, blah blah blah, close to the Creed Aventis, the original, the early 2010s, 2011s, 2012 version of it. Both of these exceed by far today's Creed Aventis in the shops. So if you want to go and buy Creed Aventis 100 ml of it for £300, these two are much better in every aspect. Performance, huge performer, these two. The Creed Aventis 3-4 hours if you're lucky, 5 hours if you're lucky. In terms of smell, Creed Aventis just dead. It doesn't smell of anything anymore, just basically a chemical mess. These two are beautiful, very well constructed, beautiful perfumery, beautifully well put together, and beautiful smell and ingredients. So these two exceed Creed Aventis today by far, by a huge margin. Okay, so don't even compare it to Creed Aventis today. What I compare these two to is the early Creed Aventis 2010, 11, 12, and these two do a fantastic job to making similar to those ones, to early Creed Aventis when he was the king, real king, not today. Today is just a shadow. Especially the Elixir, it's just something about it. It's got that magic. If you remember the first time you smelled Creed Aventis, that magic of Creed Aventis is both of these, but in Loewe Esencia Elixir is a bigger dosage of that magic of Creed Aventis. So if you want, again, the best of the best, Loewe Esencia Elixir is the best one here, but Hamidi is not far behind. Again, maybe a little bit behind Elixir here. Okay, so it's not far behind. It's very good. It's fantastic, especially for a price around 50 to 60 pounds. It will exceed anything in the market, the Hamidi one, apart from the Loewe Esencia Elixir. Okay, so in terms of what you pay and what you get, obviously Hamidi is a better value here. Okay, so better value, cheaper, probably more accessible, because at the moment the Loewe Esencia Elixir is very hard to find. Even if you go to Harrods, you can't find it. It's out of stock everywhere, even if you want to pay the £200 retail mark for it. But I'm expecting it to be more available in near future, and if you find it for a good price, a little bit discounted, maybe here and there, and you want the best of the best, better than Creed Aventus and better than Creed Aventus Absolute. These two are better than Creed Aventus today and better than Creed Aventus Absolute. Yes, this is what I'm saying, because I smell both of those today ones. Absolute came out about a month or two ago, and also the Creed Aventus, which has been around for a long time. And when you smell both of those, these two exceed those two again by far. They don't come even close to these two in terms of smell, performance, and ingredients, even ingredients and perfumery. So everything in here is better, all right? At least for me, for my experience, for my nose, for my taste, for my, age, okay? So for you, it could be different. Conclusion, these two are amazing. If you go for any of these, you would get two of the best in the market. You cannot top these two at the moment in terms of Creed Aventus inspired fragrances. In terms of which one you should go, this is your decision. I cannot make that decision. I have both of these and I'm very, very happy with both of this, and I would keep having them in my collection because these two are so good and so amazing. And for my taste, these two are perfection in a bottle. I'll give both of these 10 out of 10 in terms of ratio for what I paid and what I got. Smell, perfumery, ingredients, performance, presentation, everything. 10 out of 10. I cannot give more than that. With the Loewe Esencia Elixir, I gave it outstanding. The reason for it, because it is outstanding, is amazing. And I never gave outstanding anything in my collection, okay? So it's outstanding. And the Hamidi Addicted Intense is excellent. So it's just a little bit behind that Loewe Esencia Elixir. Okay guys, so that was the comparison between these two. I hope that was useful. I hope that was informative. I hope you learned something. I hope that was useful in any way or shape. If you find useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way, encourage me, you motivate me, you help me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They are amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. If you want to, if you have them, if you know them, if you try them, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like to buy one of my own perfumes, I make my own line of perfumes. Yes, I'm a perfumer myself. They call the scent of Persia because the ingredients come from my country, Iran, Persia. They are one of the best ingredients in the world in terms of perfume oils, if not the best. And I mix them together, come up with concussions, come up with perfumes that are amazing. They smell great, they smell ancient, they smell mesmerizingly beautiful, they smell very, very artistic, unique, very mysterious, 100% natural, amazing value for money, and they're ultra beast mode, but you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I'll leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.